Alright. Recipe for turnabout. I don't remember much of this case. Didn't remember much of the second case either. All I remember is that this is going to be dumb. It has an offensive character in it. That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. It wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. The evidence and testimony we have seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at his table when he drank of that poisoned cup of coffee. No, you're wrong. I know what I saw. I saw. I saw someone else there. A man. He's the real killer. Phoenix Wright is a murderer? Adding a dash of flavor. Why won't anyone believe me? Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps this case up, wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? This court finds the defendant guilty. This court has adjourned. Damn, this is a short case. January 6th, 10:03 a.m. Writing Company Law Offices. Ah, the start of the new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world. I bet it does, Maya. So, I decided that our resolution should be Zvari. Take on the world. What do you think? Sure, whatever, Maya. But I think maybe you've had more than enough mistletoe cake. Never. You've got to eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. What is mistletoe cake? Is it just cake shaped like a mistletoe? Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game. Hey, pal. Detective Gumshoe. I love when a line is question marks, but they helpfully include something that makes you know who it is. Like, that had pal in all caps, so I knew it was Gumshoe. Happy New Year, Detective. Likewise. Now listen up, Wright. I wanna... Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation. Yeah, me too. Alright, pal, you got some explaining to... Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective? A what? Well, Here, have this. It's really nothing much, but... Yay. Thanks. Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat. Yeah, I messed up the voice earlier because I meant to be doing my Maya, but I couldn't just jump right into it without seeing Maya on screen. Not that that was Maya earlier. Which, mystery. Why would I have needed the Maya voice if it wasn't Maya earlier? Could it be Emma's back? Hey, what about Pearly? You haven't forgotten her present, have you? No, I mean, yes, I mean, no. Are you doing this on purpose? Haha, guess I'm busted. How did you like my first practical joke of the year? Very funny, pal. Now let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this. What is it? A magazine? Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced. Trounced? Let me see that. The defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? It's a report, pal, about you. Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case. Well, and don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. When was that issue from anyway? December of last year, which I guess makes it last month. Which makes it old news, you mean? But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December. I'm functionally unemployed most of the time. So what do you think this is all about, Nick? Oh, if it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility. No way. You don't mean... A phony Nick? This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one too. Magazine clipping added to the court record. Article from December 5th says I was trounced and my client was found guilty. That was over a month ago? Oh no! So, what are you gonna do about it, pal? Wait, this makes no sense. All-important badge shows I'm a defense attorney. Present from Maya, it reacts to people who have secrets in their hearts. Article from December 5th says I was trounced and my client was found guilty. Maya Fey, age 19, my assistant in the Korean tradition of spirit channeling. I like how that opening had Winston Payne and he's not even in the freaking collection of characters. Mia Fey, deceased. So it says my measuring life and law, passed away 2 years ago. Prosecutor tried a mystery, he seems known somehow. Was that take a look precinct? Yeah. Okay, none of those is new. Which I didn't think it was gonna be new, but you know. So, what are you gonna do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I going to do about it? Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case. My fault? How do you figure that? Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of. Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves? But I didn't do anything wrong. At least, not that I can remember. Someone hit me in the head again? You better make this right, pal. Now. And that means taking the case back to court. Got it? Well, what about double jeopardy? Sounds like we've got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto. I don't know. Judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not going to be easy to get it overturned. We have an appeals process? I guess that New Year's resolution is going to have to wait until next year. So you're taking in the case, right? Good. I'm going to head over to the courthouse then. So, the thing that is crazy about this is the fact that this happened and Gumshoe didn't know about it for an entire month. Because, well, let's just say he might have a vested interest in this case. Well, after that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal? I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. Client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation. I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of a guy would do that? I need to adjust my blanket because the AC started turning on again. Even though it was nice weather today, I still had to freaking mow the grass, so it was still enough to kind of overheat me and stuff, but pretty nice. Only like mid-80s, pretty dry. Alright, let's examine. There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. The chain's getting so rich that they bought a whole chunk of the next town over. Started building a huge theme park. It's going to be called Gatewaterland. I wonder if that bellboy is going to send me a greeting card this year, too. Charlie. A quite decorative plant. He's sort of a keepsake. Something to remember Mia by. Sure, the office is a mess, but I never forget to water this little fella. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it a long time ago. Maya watched it recently, said she cried all night too. Which, I guess, is why it's back up on the wall. I'll have to check it out one of these days. See, you never know when they're gonna slip something in versus not. It's very weird. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long that they're covered in a layer of dust. I guess I should at least pretend to read them once in a while. It's my desk. I don't get to use it much, so it's still super neat and tidy from when Pearls cleaned it. What's up, Maya? What to do? So, what's our first move? I guess we go down to the detention center and talk. Wait a sec, Nick. This person's behind bars because of you. Whoever it is isn't going to be jumping at the chance to meet you, right? Hey. Let's get one thing straight. It wasn't me. It was a fake me that did this. I wonder if he looks exactly like you. Your phony, Zinniop, I mean. I hope not. Ugh. What kind of name for an evil double is Zinniop anyway? It's Phoenix backwards, you dumbass. Ah, Nick, I've got it. Also, I don't believe Maya would be smart enough to actually sound... Well, it's... Flipping someone's name around is much easier generally in Japanese. I mean, kanji makes it complicated, but when you just have to reverse the syllables, it's not quite the same as English, where we have so many weird and different vowel and consonant combinations, it becomes a mess. Ah, Nick, I've got it. If you're going to ask whether I've got a twin brother, the answer is no. Spoil sport. Any ideas? Did you notice Gumshoe was acting weirder than usual, or was it just me? What do you mean? I mean, he was really worked up. Like a guy who's just found out he's going to be a dad or something. Oh, I wish. I've mentioned this before, but I really want Gumshoe to have an adorable, precocious, genius detective child in the future. It won't have happened. It's purely my headcanon, but I feel like it would be perfect. Yeah, I guess he was acting kind of strange. Maybe he realized he's got strong feelings for you, Nick. Considering how we interact, I seriously doubt that, Maya. Well, if he wasn't nervous because of you, maybe it's because of our new guilty client? Again, the game's acknowledging Gumshoe feeling that way. This happened a month ago. How did he not confront us until just now? Anyways, look at my attorney's badge. So you've still got that badge, I see. Huh? Well, I'm a lawyer, aren't I? Yeah, but I guess I just didn't think you'd keep on being one for this long. You have to admit, you've had some close brushes with death because of your job. Fail to see how being a lawyer is more dangerous than channeling dead people. Do you know anything about this, Maya? Even someone as worldly wise as me doesn't know everything about everything, Nick. So I, the great Maya, am sad to say I can't tell you much about this object. A simple yes or no, Maya. As long as if you had to give me a dissertation. I'm sure everything is going well. Hey, Katie. Yeah, it's going well. We were trounced and our client was found guilty over a month ago. And Gumshoe was weirdly worked up about it for some reason. I can't believe you've got an impersonator. I can't either. Ah, but look on the bright side. Only famous stars have people impersonating them. This isn't funny, Maya. It's not just an impersonation. This guy stole my identity, and he did a bad job. And someone may have been wrongly convicted as a result. Guess you should have gone into showbiz, huh, Nick? I'll never understand how your mind works, Maya. So, how's your spirit medium training going? Well, I stand under the rushing waters of the showerhead every day. That's called taking a shower. What happened to the rushing waters of a waterfall? Well, I'm kind of taking a break. I'm having a bit of trouble right now, you know? Last year's incident must still be on her mind. I haven't seen Maya train at all since that time. I think Mia said that it's because Maya's kind of torn these days. Mia helped me out in court again last time. It's so cool that you get to meet my sis like that. Yeah. We mediums lose consciousness when we're channeling, so I don't get to see my sis. I never really thought about it that way. Hey, if you want to meet Mia, why don't we just have Pearls call her? No, I couldn't do that. Like, her poor, tiny child body stretched out over Mia's frame? It's already bad enough for me. The horrible body pain afterwards is excruciating. I'd be too worried about her. Specifically her spine, which would have to double in length and would stand 5 times the weight. I guess Maya's got all sorts of things to think about too, despite her immaturity saying otherwise. Identity theft worse than murder. So you still can't remember anything about Godot, huh? I already told you. I have no idea who he is, let alone why he dislikes me so much. Well, he sure seems to have a problem with you for some reason. You better watch your back, Nick. Coffee lovers can be quite bitter. You're just making that up, Maya. Digging up an old case that's already been ruled on. That's not like Gumshoe, is it? No. He manages to stay on top of the cases in front of him. Yeah, he's always busy and gets dirt pay. I mean, look at that dusty old coat he wears. Do you mean he gets paid dirt? Or do you really think they pay him in gravel? So is the implication that this happened a month and a day ago, and Gumshoe only is finding out now and panicking because somehow he's been that busy? Oh, that's even more depressing, really. Detention Center, Criminal Affairs Department. I haven't been to the Criminal Affairs Department yet, apparently. They're multiplying. January 6th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. It's been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh, Nick? Looks like Gumshoe isn't around. He's got it so easy, leaving everyone else to do the work. No, he's out there somewhere. I bet he's on the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange a retrial of this case. Fire. More fire. Guess that means we should go to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh? For being convicted without a fair trial. I'm not sure killer is the right label. Oh, we have to confront it. Hey, that's the police mascot, isn't it? It's so cute. Said no one ever. Oh, that's the blue badger. It was my idea. I made it. Now it's a national symbol of the police force. So what's with the pink one? It's new, right? She's not an it, Nick. She's a she. Right, Chief? Yep. Meet the pink badger. So one's called Blue and the other's called Pink, but they're both called Badger. You got it. They're married. Mr. and Mrs. Badger seem to be cuffed together, Chief. You got it. That's marriage for you. Whoa. Mascot that's deeper than deepest of deep oceans. Fire him while we were at it. I know. This man is worth so much problems. Look at him with his freaking poster behind him, too. A poster of a female police officer. Wait. No. It's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Mask the Mask turned up at the bank. What's he doing? Hands up, Scalawags. You're under arrest. Hey, that's our job. Looks like Rondelight's opted for a new career. Oh, quit surfing the net, Chief. Sorry, I was just, Things feel pretty tense in here. Well, that isn't Blue Badger, that's Proto Badger. He does have those vacant, soulless eyes, but then also this pink badger does too. These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Don't die running a red light. Die the old-fashioned way of old age. We have a winner. Inject a bit of humor. That's the key. You must be coming up with slogans for a safety campaign. I guess? Is that everything here? Alright. You know, I kind of... Because the thing that extra hurts is not only did this fake Phoenix already lose the case. January 6th, Detention Center. Visitor's room. This is so nerve-wracking, waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty. Keep it down, Maya. Kind of talk could ruin me. Ah! How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? We got Maggie convicted. The, least likely to murder a person client you could have. See, it's wild to me. Because this happened on December 5th. And we know this, this is January 6th. She's been in jail. No, this was a murder conviction. She's been on death row, waiting to be executed for a month before Gumshoe came after us. I know Gumshoe's not very aware, but you would think he would have picked up on this a little bit sooner. They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Also, yeah, I'm just gonna... Because last time I gave her the Maya voice because she was functionally just the Maya for that, so, you know. I'll just double dip, whatever. Aren't you... Yes, I am. I am totally and utterly let down. Ah, are you? Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie, remember? Maggie Bird. Maggie spelled with an E-Y, which is different than an I-E, which was the whole crux of that first case. Maggie Bird. Ah. Also, she's looking cute in this waitress outfit. Maggie Bird. She's the policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. She was a cop, too. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you acquit? Oh, sure. Very funny. After that fifth-rate defense job, you come in here and start making jokes. You better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick. Oh, I see. So that's where we stand right now. Also, yeah. Maggie also was very stupid when we figure out... I don't remember how long it takes. It might take a while for us to find fake Phoenix. So that's where we stand right now. I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir. A waitress at Trilogy was found guilty of murder thanks to the phony me. Yes. It turns out, not only did we have Rhonda Light and Desiree Light, but there is more excuse to have French in this game in this case. And yet I gave a French accent to the character who says amigo. Anyways, Maggie, before we talk to you... Actually, let's examine first. Smile, you're on candid camera. This guard monitors the visitor's room. Bet they don't get too many waitresses in here. Looks like he's getting a bit restless. Hey Maggie, look, it's my attorney's badge. That badge! Is it real? Of course it's real. That's what they all say. But I've been duped before. God damn it, Maggie. I don't even remember if we see if he had a fake badge or not. Maybe, okay. No one else has an excuse. Maybe Maggie didn't have her glasses on that entire time. And also, she had an ear infection in both ears. Give it to me for a sec. Ah! She bit into it. And I left a few teeth marks, too. I mean, I think some guys are into that. Phoenix probably not so much. I can see that. I just wish I could remember if that means it's real or a fake. I said it was real. Look, Maggie, it's a magatama. I know I used to be on the police force, sir, but I'm incarcerated now, so I can't use my connections to help you. All I can help you out with now is the menu at Très Bien, sir. Aw, don't let it get you down, Maggie. Man, it's kind of weird to look at Maggie having, like, a sassy image. Like, I get how she's got it now, but, like, the idea of Maggie Bird having any ability to have any level of sass. Oh yeah, I need to ask you about this. Hey, this article's about my case. Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me? Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits. Me? Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Hey, Maggie, was my evil double Ayam here too? No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya. Oh. It would have been so cool. Then, you got really worked up and passionate. Oh, God. I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, you said. Oh, God, every time. Okay, I get the picture, but you've met me in person before. So how come you didn't realize the guy wasn't the real me? This is one of the purest moments of justified ellipses. Because no, Maggie, you don't have a defense for this. I guess, looking back now, it was a little strange. Only a little? Well, okay. So you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady, and like 5 other very different things. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent, and... So the guy was nothing like me then? But he had your spiky hair and blue suit. Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me? How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces, but it seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. So yes, this is why this case is really dumb. It has other bad things going on for it. We'll get to one of them, because I'm pretty sure we'll meet him. This part of it, too. Because I'm probably not going to get through the entire investigation, because the first day investigation always takes ages, but... Oh, whoops. Man, speaking of Maggie, meet Maya. Thanks for your help last year. Aw, it was nothing. I'm glad we got you off the hook. Hope you can help me out this year, too. Right, I always forget, actually, that they met each other in that case. It's just, they're never there together. Every time. I don't know why. Yeah, me too. It'd be sweet if we could get that verdict overturned. Now, you've never met Mia Fey, I don't think. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. He really looked out for me when I was on the force. Have you seen him recently? No. He's never been to the restaurant. Guess he's not a fan of French cuisine, huh? He's an instant noodle type of guy after all. Yeah, he prefers the simple things in life. was just simply too poor to afford anything else. I never thought about how sad that is. Even if Gumshoe had wanted to visit her, she's working in a restaurant. He couldn't afford to. Oh, that's sad. I mean, I guess we've seen the other job she has as a security guard, which you technically shouldn't visit a security guard too. But, I mean, let's be real. Almost all security guards get to goof off somewhat on the job. It depends, obviously, on the exact spot you have. But usually, it's not a very strict job. All the time, anyways. No matter what happens, I never let things get me down. You're always so positive, aren't you, Maggie? Macho Maggie Bird, they say. The early bird catches the worm. A bird in the hand. Wow, all those phrases are named after you? And I never turn my back on anything. You're always so strong, aren't you, Maggie? Please, you two. Don't keep speaking back to back. I'm not gonna change either of your voices, so it just makes it really bad. Macho Maggie Bird, they say. I'm a tough old bird. Tough old bird, Nick. Hee hee. Do you get it? Yeah, I get it. Okay, Maggie Bird. So, how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? I see you look so sharp in that police uniform. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So, what do you do now? In the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir. And then you got into this mess straight away, right? Yeah, you could put it that way. I guess she's got a little bit going on. I don't know if I would say Maggie was super shapely, but I've had before guy voices. I mean, here is just extra awkward because I remember in this, because Maggie's from the tutorial case of Game 2. And I remember I just gave her Maya's voice because I forgot that Maya technically is on the screen with her a little bit. Which, I mean, I already forgot that in this game for a little second when it's like, oh, right. Maya and Maggie do technically meet, but they don't really interact much. Not until this one. What happened? This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month, and it happened at Très Bien. Très Bien? Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. Oh. There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee, and then... one of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim took just one sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked, I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Not at all. I'd never even seen the guy before. Oh. So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, killer, you saw him, right? Of course. A good waitress must be attentive to the clientele. So, you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come? You tell me, Mr. Wright. Ugh, the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. So, if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man, the one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. I will admit sometimes, I've dropped the voice a few times because with two people having the same voice back to back. I keep thinking I have to change it, and it's like, no, it's Maya then Bird, Maya then Bird. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. But how's that possible? I don't know. But nobody, not one person, would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me. What a pathetic defense. My granny could have done a better job. Look, that wasn't me, okay? And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? A small bottle of poison. What? Poison? Was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious. And no one else saw this other guy? No, sir. That's what everyone said. But I don't see how they could have missed him. Bring up the Valley Girl. The other guy. I was the one who took the coffee to the two men. Oh, what was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo musician's look about him. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess. So it was a band CD. Maybe a promo disc? Maybe it was MC Screwdriver. Get serious, Maya. Would you buy a CD of a group named that? Dang, what was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No, MC... What about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man, well built like the victim, really. Had spiky hair like Phoenix here. Looked like he would look like Phoenix if he was wearing a blue suit. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney, so he should be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright? Do you think we'll win next time, sir? How dare? My life has been a full-course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. Which, I mean, Maggie, this is why you have to become a couple with Gumshoe. That is the perfect disaster to finish your life. No, I'm kidding. It's mean to Gumshoe. I don't know. I just think they'd be cute. Like, obviously, they've got a bit of an age gap there, but come on. 9 years? That's not a big deal. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive, because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. And one day, I'll find it. Just you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck. Arg, Zinni Yop is really gonna pay for this. What are you staring at me like that for? But Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name, get an innocent girl convicted of murder, had better watch out. We'll find him. Don't you worry. We'll get Zinni Yop for you. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Très Bien is then. Right, the restaurant where the murder took place. Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure. All right, Nick. Let's go check out this restaurant and its food. Do I have anything else? No, that's everything. Okay. All right. Très bien. January 6th. Très bien. Also, they say it's small, I don't remember if he's doing good business or not. But it's such an interesting thing. Because being like a waitress slash waiter is usually a pretty bad job. But in the right restaurant, it can actually be very well. It can pay very well. Like this one looks like it's a nice enough one. Although I guess it's in Japan. So I don't know quite if it's the same way there. But the upper end is what matters really. That crime scene, do not cross. It's been a month. Wow. Look at this place. I mean, it's basically a bait cafe. Yeah. Look. More like smell. What's with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? And again, girls like that kind of thing, right? Actually, I'm not all that into it. No one's coming to seat us. Maybe there's no one here. Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant, and it's open for business. Hello? Anyone here? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here. Perfect. Let's get intrusive. There's no one here. We can take anything we want. Yeah, I suppose we can. We are going to see this person again soon enough as an actual character. Oh, look, something him here. It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, Maya? Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. There's something stuffed in behind the rack. Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, and look at this. Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages. MC Bomber, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros? $100,000 maybe? I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. This paper. It's from December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the poisoning. What? Sports paper added to the court record. Dates from December 3rd, the day of the incident. Found at Tribune. A paper from the day of the murder. This has got to be a clue. Let's see if I can find out some more about this paper. I should go have a little bit of tea. It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Chic, that's the same. Oh. I sure would look stunning in one of those Parisian frocks, wouldn't I? Found that sports paper behind this magazine rack earlier. I'm gonna try to find out everything I can about it. It's the restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign hanging on the door written in French. It probably says, open or closed. Must be one or the other. But I don't know which since I don't know Jacques about French. Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money. You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way. Look at all the little trinkets tucked away in here. I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all of these personally. Let's see. Bouquet of flowers, potpourri, and look, fine bone china cups. I never knew you were so cultured. Come on, Maya. This is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this much. So, yeah, this case might have some gay panic stuff in it. That'll make more sense when we meet Armstrong properly, although you can probably see a little bit of the stuff here. Also, it's been over a month. I feel like if you have... Like, look. This is probably at least a third of it, right? Like, I can only imagine it might have, like, 3, maybe 6 more tables with chairs. Because I think it's a pretty small restaurant. If you have one of them already, like, in the... Whatever, you just can't run a business like this. This table's set nicely. Just needs a customer. What do you think this flower is, Nick? Let's see. Well, doesn't look like a tulip. And it's not a sunflower, I don't think. Duh, even I could have told you that. Oh, those are the only kinds of flowers I know. Dagnabbit, I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. Wow, it's a beautiful winter wonderland out there. Really? Cool, I love snow. Let me see. Huh? It's not white. It's not even snowing. Got you. I was only kidding, Maya. Nick. There are lies that are okay to tell, and lies that definitely aren't. All I did was tell an itty-bitty white lie about non-existent white snow. Okay. So that was a dumb like a dumb little section of dialogue anyways. But Maya, you theoretically traveled here with Phoenix. You would know if there was snow outside, because you would have seen it on the way in. Oh, whatever. This restaurant has partitions that separate the tables. When you're seated at a table, you can only see the tables to your right or left. This must be the table where the murder occurred. I guess so, with all this police tape all around it. That stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya? Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know. Then why can I picture you doing just that? Is that everything? I think that is everything. Alright, well I guess we have to go here and talk to Gumshoe. Nope, never mind, I must have missed something. Okay, what did I miss here? Was something on the table? Flowers. I guess I just need to tell Maggie about MC Bomber? That feels like a really unnecessary step. Ahahaha, MC Bomber. And Master Mask. Oh, a sports paper. Let's see. Did Gutzen Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title? Sorry, Maggie, that paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Gutzen got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh no. Found this paper in the magazine rack at Trebien. Really? That's strange. Trebien doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. Then maybe one of the customers left it behind? Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is this scribble here. Aha! That's it, sir. MC Bomber. That was the name that was written on the CD. Just as I thought. I guess it was an MC Screwdriver after all, huh? So, that $100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me $100,000, I'd sing for sure. The Master of Korean, or the Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme. Okay, Maya. So, if the sample CD was on the victim's table, it means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim. You're right. So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh? I think we better step up the investigation, don't you, Nick? Alright. Holy shit. Why are you this way, case 3? January 6th, Très bien. Okay. So this is a decision point here. I've already blown my French accent. I could do another one. Or I could try to go for maybe something a little bit, you know, kind of lispy. Maybe. Or we've seen his name is Armstrong. So I'm thinking, I think the way I want to do this is, oh la la, bonjour, welcome to La Très Bien. Oh, hello. What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. See, this is another reason why this is a bad case. I arrived late to Pastel Despair. Hey, Captain. Sometimes when older Japanese gentlemen write games, I mean, they can have some really good things they write. Sometimes the humor is a little dusty. Now, I'm trying to do an Alex Louis Armstrong. I need to... Man, we should have watched Full Metal Alchemist or Brotherhood more recently. Really, you just, like, are loud and boisterous. Bienvenue, welcome to my petite restaurante. Huh? B Avenue? Oh, non, my petite tulip. Huh? Me? Also, I'm just gonna nope out doing any of the French with him. Fine. God damn. See, this is why giving Godot a French accent for a bit is extra dumb. You thought it was because he says amigo. No. Look at his face! Like la kitten rejected by its own mother. You are fatigued, non? Alors, you need this. An aromatic bath oil melange of La Neroli and La Rose. My personal recommendation. You think I need what? Oui, oui. I could have just gone, oh oui, oh oui. Just add a couple of drops of this mixture to the bathwater and voila. It will soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastic. Fantastique. Really? Man, it's always weird saying that word. And for la monsieur. Who? Me? Look at that face. Like la puppy rejected by life itself. The puppy? You are fatigued, none? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oil of bergamot. And maybe a hint of oui oui. I will add la peppermint and la clary sage for a fragrance exceptionnel. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. My beauty? Alors, if you will be seated, I will bring you la special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. Ma bien, sir. I know this already, monsieur. You are La Phoenix Wright, non? Yes, you know me. Walks in, puts hand on the hat stand, looks up, turns around, grabs hat, walks out, puts hat on the handstand. Hey there. My, oui oui, I never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court. I guess he was cross-examined by our mysterious Zinniop. Looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already. I wonder what sort of impression Zinniop's been leaving on people, don't you? Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am John Armstrong. Enchanté. It's... like, the French is fine, even after... It's this right here. It is specifically this part of the design and having him do this, where it's like, Christ, guys. He's upholding the Armstrong family tradition. Like, yes, this game came out a while ago. It didn't come out that long ago. This was old and bullshit even back then. Alright.
Please, monsieur, there is no need to show me that. You are Mon Phoenix, right? The worst defense attorney in town.
I think I can imagine how he formed this completely wrong impression of me. The last time we met, did I show you this badge?
Oui, you flashed it to everyone in the restaurant.
Okay, so the phony at least knows one thing he needs to do. Looks like Zinniop is a bigger fan of flashing stuff than you are, Nick.
I am not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn. But your defense in court that day was a little, how you say, lacking, perhaps.
Yeah, released 21 years ago. This comedy could have been released 50 years ago. But no one likes showing off one Phoenix, right?
Even a Frenchman who cannot speak any English could have done a better job. You were very cool, though. Ah, oui. So handsome.
Wow, I wonder just how bad the defense could have been.
Every time you opened your mouth, the whole courthouse stirred.
Oh man, that's something I don't want to imagine. We found the sports paper in the magazine rack here.
One of my customers must have left it behind.
Do you have any idea which customer it was?
The only ideas I have, mademoiselle, I save for my kitchen. Oh la la, you have such a pretty smile, my petite tulip.
Who, me?
Oui, the smile is the most important thing for us girls, n'est-ce pas?
Oh, Christ. Okay. Sure.
If you want a job here, it is yours, precious. Mon Dieu, what beauty.
That's my sister.
Ah, oui, another delight. But you have a certain je ne sais quoi that I do not sense from your sister.
I do?
So throw your head high, thrust out your feminine features. Do not lose heart, my fille. You are a woman extraordinaire.
Do I look like I need cheering up or something?
I believe.
About this.
Felicitation. My kisse.
I don't know, more crap. Je no comprehend. Nick, don't just make something up. Alright.
Maggie was a policewoman once, n'est-ce pas?
Yes, but she had to quit for, reasons beyond her control.
Oui. She was the suspect in the murder investigation, no?
Oh, you know about that?
That is why I gave to her la perfume of la happiness.
Happiness perfume?
Oui, blended from bergamot, like I have given to you before.
But she's been arrested again. Found guilty this time.
This is true. Her natural aroma of happiness must have been very strong.
Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work.
I am not surprised she was the prime suspect. After something like that took place before my very eyes.
Something like what? What's this guy talking about? Does this mean Maggie did have a motive? Gotta ask this guy for more info, stat. John Armstrong, age 39. Trebien's owner and chef. A witness in the case who is also into aromatherapy and other things.
It is hard to imagine, I know, but I was an apprentice for 5 years in Le Gay Paris.
Wow, in Paris?
It was something Le Chef there said to me that made me decide to open my own restaurant.
What was it?
That awful man said to me,
I'm not gonna bother with that.
you must train for another 10 years. Oh, it was such a shock, so unexpected, but you would have to be a fool to do this, non?
Alright. Halfway there. Trebien. Now what does Trebien mean? I know Actually, you know what? I think it's funny. I know trace. That means 3, right?
That's Spanish. But none. Très bien is français. In English, you would say very good.
Oh, very good.
Oui, exactement. The atmosphere is très bien, and the cuisine is très bien.
The food's so good. Aren't there any customers in here?
My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate the hot cuisine.
I thought everyone liked hot cuisine.
Since I have lost Maggie, I do not have enough hands.
So, you're running this place on your own now?
Oui, for the moment. No one has answered my advertisement. Oh, poor moi.
Please don't eyeball me while you say that.
I am le chef. I am le manager. I am also a trained aromatherapist.
A roaming what?
A practitioner in aromatherapy, the art of soothing the soul with the delicate floral aromas.
See, and the thing is, too, like, I'm so bad at doing the French accent with Godot, but I'm also forcing it on something that's not writing there, right? And yet here, because he is expressly supposed to be in a bad, thick French accent, they write it out there, you know? But no. Anyways, this is an offensive character anyhow. Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. So, could you tell me what you know about the incident?
Bien, it makes me sad to remember it, yet I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it happened.
Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing.
So, it was the 3rd of last month, just after 1 in the afternoon. A man who was in here for a coffee suddenly became ill.
Because of the poison in his coffee?
That is the truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, he was already slumped in his chair.
He was dead?
Mon Dieu, oui, he was dead. Maggie had passed out also.
And this man who died, was he alone?
Yes, oui, monsieur. All alone. I know that Maggie said there was someone else, but...
I see.
The police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table? They asked. But I am not the only one. The old man said the same thing.
Old man? What old man? Old man. So who is this old man that you mentioned?
At the time of the murder, there was another customer in here.
What? Someone else saw it? You get more than 3 customers?
Oui. As usual, he came alone that day. At the time of the murder, he was here. He saw it, too. But he said the same thing, that there was no one else at the victim's table.
But Maggie swears there were 2 people.
Mademoiselle, the lawyer, he could not prove this, non?
About the lawyer. That was me, I suppose?
Bien sûr.
Wow. He's the first person who said it wasn't me. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now who's the one making stuff up? Maggie's motive. Maggie took the coffee over to the victim. Did anything happen?
Oh, I suppose you could say so.
So what happened?
None, it was nothing.
Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy. But she's still been indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive.
Oh, it is true.
If there's anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. So please, tell us anything you know. Why? Why? With Armstrong? No. Cyclox? No way. What are we going to do, Nick? We just have to remove... What the? What's wrong? Magatama. It's gone. Huh? I had it in my pocket, but it's vanished into thin air. When did... Was it already gone before this and I didn't have a chance to show it to him? I didn't have the Magatama then, did I? Man, it shows you how much I pay attention to these things. What? But I could see the Cyclops. Maybe that means the Magatama is nearby? Mr. Armstrong, can I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting. Was anyone else sitting there?
That is a question you will have to ask him yourselves.
Huh? Him?
The old man spends all of his time dans le parc.
Perk?
Oh, a park. What park's that? Behind the restaurant. It is called Vitamin Square.
Thank you.
Je vous en prie, my dear.
Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right now, Nick. I'm not satisfied with... would I have done a better Armstrong? It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Looks like Mr. Armstrong doesn't get any newspapers. Well, it wouldn't exactly suit the feel of the place, would it? Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic like these magazines, Maya? Yeah, I'd like studying in some of those Parisian frocks, huh? I sport paper on the magazine rack earlier, but I tried to find it. I can't. We already did that, okay. Okay. Oh, Vitamin Square. January 6th, Vitamin Square. So this is Vitamin Square. Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you. Hey, Nick, that's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? That grouchy-looking grandpa? He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons. Maya, he's not throwing seeds for them. He's throwing seeds at them. I feel like this guy's annoying too, actually. Ugh, my grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. There may be no circus, but that nose tells me we have a clown. You know, maybe I was cutting this case a little bit more slack than it deserved. It's still no circus case, but... Hey, look! Pigeons! Yeah, and heaps of them, too. Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace?
That's a dove, not a pigeon.
Poor things. So they can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray? Is that it? You're overthinking this one by just a smidge, Maya. Who's there? It's pretty full of questionable characters. I would not be surprised if during the course of this game, he's like, yeah, I made you 4 cases. And they were like, I mean, that second to last case doesn't count. It's basically a prologue. And he's like, oh, you want another case? Okay. That probably isn't the case, actually. I'm just playing around. Even though I know that is the rumor that the Circus case specifically, rumors are like he was drunk and had to like knock that out in a night. I used to love sandboxes like you wouldn't believe. Really? You? Sure. Finding iron filings in the sand with a magnet was my favorite thing to do. Iron filings? Wow, that's too exciting for words. It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. I was such a kid back then. So, did you manage to get all the iron? No, I never did. I think I came close, though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron filings I found way back when. You want them?
No. Okay.
This place is so fruity. Christ. Oh god, is that why too? Did they make a park full of just fruits behind the restaurant that they had for a character whose entire joke is basically gay panic? God damn this kid. Okay. This place is so fruity.
That's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites.
Then that apple slide is perfect for you.
And what is so perfect about it?
Oh, come on. Don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Go on. Woo.
No way. I get covered in sand if I slid down that slide. Anyone can see that.
Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try too.
Is that... Well, no, this is job listings here, I guess.
Oh, there's a magazine here.
It's a magazine full of job listings.
Oh, you disgusting rogue! Picking up something someone else threw away.
Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job?
Ugh, that's none of your business.
Sorry, I guess I'll just take the magazine with me then.
Oh, I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back.
Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. Job listings added to the court record. Picked up from a bench in Vitamin Square, thrown away by the old man.
Hey, that's mine. Hey, that's mine.
I don't know that really. That's not really affects it much. Alright, I think that was basically everything there. God. It doesn't mean anything else, right? That is just, he's meant to be a massive drunk? I mean, I guess maybe he's also just cold. Which, it is meant to be January. But like, when you have a giant, swollen red nose, and you're not a clown. Anyways, attorney's badge. Excuse me, sir. Could I just ask you about this? Sir?
Here you go, boy. How does some pigeon feed sound to you?
This wasn't exactly what I was hoping to get out of this guy. Is this all gonna be the same? Yeah, I don't think any of these are gonna be different. Oh god, the giant swollen nose is just so distressing to me. Also, there's no pigeon feed counter, but Phoenix got smacked by it by like 10 times. What you saw? Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you?
Yes.
I just want to ask you a couple of questions.
What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? So you don't like my seeds, eh, pigeons?
He's really chucking those seeds at them. It's gotta hurt.
Go on, eat this.
Yeah. Like the circus case, I feel like this is just Phoenix looking at things and going, Maggie Bird. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about Maggie Bird?
I don't know any Maggie Bird.
Oh god, he's a pervert too. That's what happens, isn't it? And he goes because it's basically a maid cat. Oh god. Oh god. I repressed this case so well, but it's flooding back. Memories.
I don't know any Maggie Bird.
Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Trebienne.
Gah, it's a disgrace, I tell you. An utter disgrace.
A disgrace?
An innocent young girl revealing herself like that.
Revealing? You mean her uniform?
The youth of today, they don't have any shame. No shame, I tell you. Not 1 ounce. Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of Japan, like honor and modesty?
What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing.
Your problem is you lack any sense of grace.
Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts. Oh, God. There's a... Oh, right. Because she is... God damn it. It's like... I remembered the Circus case being really bad. But I successfully buried that this case is maybe closer to the ballpark of the Circus case than I wanted to remember it as being. Trebian. Do you go to Trebian a lot?
That miserable excuse for a restaurant. That garbage they serve in there's not food. Where's the sushi, the tempura, the rice?
Trebian is a French restaurant, sir.
Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those snooty snacks. And what about those shameless girls?
You mean the waitresses?
You can see all the way up to there. Yes, the waitresses. They're practically naked. It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it?
Listen, it's not my restaurant.
Gah! It's a miserable excuse for a restaurant, that place. Miserable.
He certainly knows the place. He must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going? Trebian regular. Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir?
There you are, you filthy pigeons. You want food? Ha! Take that.
He must be hiding something, right? If he is, I should be able to see a psych lock or two. Oh wait, I don't exactly have the Magatama right now, huh? Remember, Nick, that Magatama is only on loan. You'd better find it, or else. If Pearls ever gets wind of this, I'm going to be in a world of pain. She's gonna kick my ass. God. Oh, man.
Mademoiselle,
Yes?
are you looking for the job?
What? No, I was just...
Let me see. Your style is un peu différent, but you have a good face.
different?
Felicitations! You have passed. I will hire you. Bien, come with me. I will teach you everything I know.
Nick, help.
I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both. Well, Maya's dead. She died in the case. She's gone forever. January 6th, detention center, visitor's room. Looks like they have Maggie in questioning. I guess I've asked her pretty much everything. I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask her later. Man, shame about Maya being dead. This guard monitors the visitor's room. There's nothing for him to do right now, so he's catching some vertical Z's. Why is this guy just... Sure. Hey, Gumshoe, are you around finally? January 6th, police station, criminal affairs department.
Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent?
No, not yet.
If we just start our investigation.
Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal.
Gumshoe's really fired up about this.
Oh yeah, one more thing. The retrial's been approved. Court's sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And Godot is gonna be the prosecutor.
Oh, him.
Now listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again,
Yes?
I'll make sure you get locked up good for it. Got it?
Oh, Gumshoe. He cares so much about Maggie. Oh, God. It's because we don't have Maya here. No matter what, whenever I come here, that mascot's there to greet me.
Yo, you got that right. That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. Now it's a national symbol of the police force.
So what's with the pink one? It's new, right?
Yup, meet the Pink Badger.
So one's called Blue and the other's called Pink, but they're both called Badger.
You got it. They're married.
So should I expect to see Baby Badger next time I'm here? Phoenix, don't you put that curse in the world. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen.
What? Poisoned coffee waitress gets a retrial? I knew it. I knew there was something funny about the taste of this coffee. Okay, who brought me this coffee today? Hands up.
Yeesh, have a little faith in your subordinates. Oh, quit surfing the net, chief.
Sorry. I was just,
It's so pretty tense in here. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Hitting the gas is like hitting the fast forward button on your life? No, that's too obscure. You don't really get the you'll die before your time idea. I need something more direct, something a bit more lighthearted. Something like hitting the gas is your passport to paradise. You must be coming up with slogans for a safety campaign, I guess. Okay. Alright, Gumshoe. I think I've already done most of these, right? No, because you left. You didn't get a chance to. Okay.
Is that thing real, pal?
Why does everyone keep asking me that?
Well, I wonder what this phony of yours is like.
He had Maggie found guilty of murder. Doesn't that tell you? Gotta track this creep down.
Well, I wasn't at the trial myself, but I asked this one detective I know how your defense was.
And what'd he say?
He started off by saying, "Oh, I'm at a complete loss for words." But he must have found some quick because he went on about how bad you were for an hour.
But
He said you sucked so much it seemed like you were trying to get Maggie found guilty.
looked like I was trying to get Maggie found guilty. Oh. Interestingly enough, that doesn't... Oh, whatever. Sports paper. Left by a customer in Trebienne on December 3rd.
Hey, what's that? A sports paper?
Yeah, found in the magazine rack at Trebienne.
It's dated the same day as the murder. You may be onto something here.
Take a look at this. See this writing here?
MC Bomber. Hey.
What is it?
Well, I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber.
Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once.
Ah, it's no good. Well, I can't remember.
And he goes back to being the gumshoe we all know and love.
Hey, pal. I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done on this scribble.
Handwriting, huh? It'd be good to know more about that in any case.
Thanks, pal. I bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue.
Sports paper given to Detective Gumshoe. What do you make of this?
Sorry, pal. All I could think about is Maggie at the moment. No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant...
You don't have to explain. Really. I mean, look. Maggie's a cutie. And look, again, 9 years is not that huge a difference. I don't know. I think it's okay he has a crush on her.
Hey, so how come she's not with you today?
She's working down at the restaurant right now.
Working, huh? Yeah, it's tough being broke. I would know.
Okay.
Next time I see her, I'll show her how to make the world's best instant noodles. We low earners have to stick together. It's the only way.
Why is she shaking my hand with such enthusiasm?
She cross-examined me once, you know.
What? Mia did? Only once? I thought she worked here and you do like every job.
Yeah, that was us. The big guns locking horns. Witness versus lawyer. It was a battle of cunning tactics and tricks.
But the witness isn't supposed to play any tricks.
I can't believe she's gone. That's the guy who's gonna be the prosecutor in Maggie's retrial tomorrow.
Oh, really?
He was working on a bunch of more important cases at the moment, but he canceled them all just so he could take you on, pal.
Why is that guy so determined to see me fail?
You sure attract a lot of attention, huh? Too bad it's all the wrong kind. I'm such a loser.
Oh, Gumshoe.
I had high hopes for Maggie. I was gonna make her the best detective there ever was. Oh, but then all of a sudden she was charged with murder and arrested. I never saw it coming. I never imagined they'd find her guilty. I hate myself for not being able to do anything.
It's okay, Detective Gumshoe. You still have a chance to make this right.
You know what? You're not such a bad guy after all, pal.
Have you gone to see Maggie?
Well, of course I have. But I wasn't much good at consoling her. I'm not very good with words.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess I must have looked a bit down. Maggie was really supportive of me. It was great to have someone to talk to.
Did he go for her or for himself?
The chef of Trebienne, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Oh la la, your body is full of toxins. And then he gave me this bottle.
What's in it?
I don't know. The label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day.
The orders?
Yeah, you know, there's something about that lady. I mean, guy.
Huh? You can't stop thinking about him?
Not like that, pal. Give me a break, he's not my type. I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved with this case somehow.
Sounds like he knows a little more about her. Sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chef. See what I freaking gay panic. Maggie Bird. So the guilty party was Maggie Bird, huh?
Yeah.
Back when she was on the police force, you were her mentor when she was a rookie, right?
Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know.
Gumshoe, you have a crush on her. It's adorable.
Hey, what's with the funny looks, pal? I was just her. It wasn't anything like... Look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training. But that was it. Nothing happened.
Gumshoe sure is sweating up a storm over nothing. Ah, so that's it. Our big old Gumshoe has a little crush on Maggie.
I don't like her or anything. I was her.
Note to self. Gossip with Maya about this later.
Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You gotta keep it a secret, got it?
Sure. And would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time?
Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You'd have to be blind not to see what's on your mind.
The victim. So I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim?
Glenn Elg. He was a computer program.
Glenn Elg? Glenn Elg. Oh, okay. They made his name a palindrome. I was like looking at that like, what the hell kind of thing is, like, what's the pun of his name? It's just Glenn and then Elg is the other part of Glenn backwards. Okay.
Glenn Elk, he was a computer programmer.
I see. A programmer?
He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder, pal.
Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often?
Not according to the chef. Said it was the first time he'd seen the guy.
A programmer. And a first-time customer at that. Possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that?
That's what I thought. But a motive was still somehow established in our trial.
You're kidding. What was her supposed motive?
Sorry, pal. I'm real busy. I haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers. Look into it yourself, okay?
What could this motive have been? The investigation.
This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself.
Oh, that's right.
The judge already ruled on the case, and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony.
Yeah. Doesn't sound very good for us, huh?
Look, pal, I've got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She's... Okay, so she's a bit out there and a bit off base sometimes. But she was a good cop.
It's not exactly complimentary, you know. So what do you think really happened? Just how contradictory is her testimony?
Oh, well, the biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim.
Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone, even the chef. And then there's that CD.
CD? Oh yeah, she did mention something about a CD. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir.
But our guys turned that place upside down. There was no CD.
What?
Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal.
But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece too?
Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie.
A radio? You didn't have a CD player?
You got it. Your phony never explained that contradiction at all.
Come to think of it, the owner of Trebien didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. The charming chef. So what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Trebien?
It's, kind of hard to say. The guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway.
Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything?
Well, this sort of stuff is kinda unimportant gossipy stuff, you know, pal? Look, how about this? You go to Trebien and investigate the place yourself. If you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay?
Ugh, I suppose I got a choice in this, huh? Guess I better find out more about the chef in Trebien. Report back to Gumshoe. Alright, well that's basically everything. Oh yeah, Glenn Elg. Age 28. The victim was a programmer. Maggie had apparently never even seen him before. What do you make of this? Yeah, Maggie. Okay. January 6th, Reading Company Law Offices. Poor Maya. Looks like Mr. Armstrong's really taken a shine to her. I suppose I'll just have to let her work at the restaurant for a while. I'll go pick her up from Trebien once things have cooled off. Yeah, we didn't even talk to Maya at all about these, so I think none of this is going to be new. Okay. No detention center. January 6th, Trebien. Scent of flowers sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Oh, Hello. Oh my god. I did not remember her at all. Who was that just now? A customer? She's sort of a dark aura about her.
Ah, welcome. B Avenue.
Wow. Oh, what a cute voice.
Ah, welcome. B Avenue.
Wow, what a cute voice. Oh, Maya's so cute in that maid outfit. I said very Wednesday Addams with the head bandage. Yeah. I think it's just because it's a very basic design. It just left like no real imprint on me. Anyways, Maya is heckin' cute.
Oh, it's just you, Nick.
Maya?
Well, how do I look?
Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium.
Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer.
Then who is that woman I just saw?
Oh, since you're here, you might as well have something to eat.
I'm kind of hungry, actually. Oh wow, Maya's just here. That's fun. Oh, they don't change Maya's image here, though. Disappointing.
About this, sorry, Nick. I'm a waitress now. I've got a pile of work waiting for little old me.
Wow, okay. I'm just in I have to talk to her mode. She didn't even say anything about my defense attorney badge. Waitress. So, how do you like your new job, Maya?
I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that.
Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come.
Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my gimme a tip smile.
Aww. I would give Maya a tip. Even though I would bet she's a bad waitress. Like, she's definitely the one that would rely on her cuteness to make up for the fact that she's probably not going to do a good job. Lunch special.
Hey, Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment, or so he says.
How much is it?
It's the twin tea set, so it's $20, of course.
Twin tea set? I believe... I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive. Man, remember when $20 was expensive for a restaurant meal? Like, could you imagine going into a place now and they're like $20? Like, now admittedly, this does not look like a cheap place. If you went to like, there's still cheap places now where like $20 would be more than I'd want to spend for like a complete meal set. But I think for this meant to be like a maid cafe-esque sit-down restaurant with everything like that. Let's just say inflation's been kind to that number.
What? But you can't. Come on, Nick. It's not every day I get to be a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register.
How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy.
Yeah, right. Maybe later.
About the lunch.
Oh, a fine choice, sir.
No,
Kitchen, a lunch special, please. With all the extras. Drink, side salad, dessert, and gift.
Okay, now it's $20, but the drink, side salad, dessert. What the hell's the set then? I don't need any of that.
Just a moment, please, sir.
I was really getting into this. So how much is this set lunch then? $20, huh? With the drink, side salad, and dessert, it's $45? Okay, that is still kind of like up there. Also, yeah, this definitely does sound like a maid cafe experience, doesn't it? Hey, wait a sec. Maya?
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are, our deluxe fortified lunch set.
Ah, it's a Fortify lunch set. I want the Fortify Plus lunch set. Get this out of here. Give me the other. I want Veronica as my weight. No. Whoa.
A dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Bon appetit.
Thanks.
Come on, Nick. Hurry up and try it already.
Lobster, huh? Alright. Down the hatch it goes.
Well,
Are you hungry, Maya?
I'm starving.
Here. It's yours.
Really?
Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you'd better polish off that plate.
I just remembered. I've got to clean the toilets.
Incoming Mia possession, so we get made Mia in 3, 2, 1. Darth, give the game a little bit of time. Hey, you can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. Trabian lunch special added to the court record. Trabian lunch special costs $20 despite how unbelievably bad it tastes.
How does it even taste that bad? It looks like it's basic as hell.
How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad? I know nothing. Oh yeah, hey Darth.
Hey, Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen?
The kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea.
Now what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all of the chef's greatest secrets. In the kitchen? That sounds tasty.
Hey, wait up. Maya?
What is it? I'm pretty busy right now.
Weren't you going to show me around?
There goes my plan to find some cool clue and show it off in your face.
Better conduct a search in the kitchen myself. You say anything about the lunch special? Nope, she just does the waitress thing. Okay, that's fine. The kitchen. January 6th, Très Bien Kitchen.
And here it is, the famous Très Bien kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually.
There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure.
Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop, chop.
That's a lot of perfume bottles.
Now this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty.
There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's bedtime literature.
Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it?
Looks like a collection of poems he's read in.
Poems? Cool. Read one out. And say it in your best French accent. With intensity, okay?
Okay, here's one. Ahem. It's called Printemps. Okay, fine. The two of them, the actors from a film. The coffee is still undrunk. Sweet nothings over too soon. On that sad Sunday morning, the foolish cocktail so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you, I must.
Huh? That's it?
Yep, that's a poem for you. Oh man, okay. Also, don't have frilly curtains in your freaking like, oh my god. Could you imagine? Ooh. I see I lost frames there for a second, but it looks like I didn't lose connection. Hope that didn't crunchitize the audio any. But like, kitchens are nasty, right? Because cooking, you're just gonna have clouds of grease and all that kind of stuff. Really, curtains would collect all that and would become just gross. What are these lace curtains for?
I don't know, but they give the place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under those.
How do you respond to something like that?
Mmm, that smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. It must be the lobster and abalone fricassee with the balsamic vinaigrette.
Isn't that what I just ate for lunch?
Maybe. What you ate is the only French dish I know the name of. Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oyster sauce? What's that?
Isn't that used in Chinese food?
Ugh, look, right there on the counter. My Magatama, what's it doing here?
What indeed? Agatama put into pocket. On loan from Maya, recovered in the kitchen of Très Bien.
Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. Oyster sauce. And look at these knives. They look really sharp.
I'd like to see how one of those slices through a cheesecake.
A cheesecake? You're not exactly need a sharp knife for one of those, Nick.
And perfume bottles. What's this? Looks like a treasure chest or something.
Wow, look at all these little bottles.
Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 98, 99, 100.
Well, actually, the Mob Psycho opening, it goes 99.
They're all the same, too. Hey, wait a minute.
What is it?
There's one bottle that's different from all the others.
Well, what do you know? It doesn't have a label either.
And it doesn't smell.
So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder?
Hey, Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he?
Small bottle, found in the kitchen. Shape is different from the other bottles. Contents unknown. Okay, I think this is it? I'll do a pixel hunt just in case. Alright. So what do we have? I got my Magatama back. Lunch special. Small bottle. Alright, see you, Maya. 2 vitamin square. Oh, hey, look, it's a notepad. January 6th, vitamin square. The old guy's not here anymore. Drat, I still have some unanswered questions for him. The pigeons are so busy pecking at the seeds, they don't notice anything else. Seeing those birds eat with such intense focus reminds me of Maya when she's scarfing down a burger. This is where I found that job listings magazine before. A guy like me carrying around a magazine like that kind of gives the wrong impression. I guess I better give it back to that old man once this investigation's over. You don't see many parks like this anymore. What a great place for kids to play. That old man's the only one here, chucking his seeds at the pigeons. When I think back to when I was young, I wonder what I found so great about playing in a sandbox. Maybe I'll come back here in the middle of the night one of these days to relive it. On second thought, being arrested by Gumshoe would be too embarrassing to bear. A scooter, huh? Who'd leave it right in the middle of a park like this? The wheel guard and the light are busted. I guess it must have been in an accident. It's totally wrecked. Whoa! Jesus Christ, I cannot do all that. This man's lung capacity. So,
Honestly, I don't even think this is the worst part about this case. But this is why it is ridiculously stupid. I think, everyone, we have found fake Phoenix. Hey, what you think you was doing with my buck? No, I was just... Whoa, you been messing with my new ride. Is that what you's been doing? New ride? Is that kind of an old model? Whoa, you was gonna pay for this. It wasn't me. I was just passing by. Hey, then who's the one that covered my saddle and crap, eh? Whoa, you was gonna pay. You catch my drift? No, wait a sec. I'm not a pigeon, so I couldn't have done it. A wise guy, eh? I'd have beat you so hard I'll feel like you was smooching the express train. Uh-oh. You was better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and then you's gonna pay. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What'd you say? I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Whoa. Phoenix Wright? You saying you Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you a wise guy too, huh? 'Cause I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only. What? Out of my way, I got a cruise. He's gone. Surely, that guy wasn't my phony, was he? He wasn't anything like me. Guess I'd better make a note of the scooter. Scooter added to the court record. Ridden by my phony. The wheel guard is all smashed up.
God, pathetic.
Oh, it's you.
A few threats from a little brat like that, and you look like a pigeon that's got seeds in its eyes.
You've been here the whole time then?
I was in that strawberry. I had some thinking to do.
Oh, apologies. More like you had some cowering to do. We don't have an image for him yet. That's fine. Actually, I don't have an image for the old man yet either. Okay. Alright. Honestly, I should have left this on the fake Phoenix, right? Oh. But, I'm gonna take a small break here. Just because we have a lot of investigating still to do. And I think it'll be good to rest my vocal cords for a little bit. Drink some more tea. I'll be back in a few minutes. Oh, left you on. I should have left you on like Maya or something, like a nice image. Yeah, whatever. Enjoy this old drunk pervert. I don't know he's a pervert yet, but I'm pretty sure he's a pervert. Be back in a few minutes, guys. Alright. I don't even know if we can deal with this old guy yet. But I think here we'll get the... This is probably going to be an easy one, but... present... Oh, I still can't present to you, can I? Excuse me, sir. Yeah, he still does that. Okay. Whatever. Tray bien regular. Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just that if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir?
There you are, you filthy pigeons. You want food? Ha! Take that.
I knew it. This old guy has got something to hide. What could it be? I don't know if I have enough for this. Well, we can give it a try at least. Shazam. Très bien regular. It's time you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at a restaurant that you dislike so much?
Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants. To eat.
To eat? Is that the whole truth?
What do you mean?
don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all.
You insolent brat! How dare you accuse me? What proof have you got?
I can tell that not you nor anyone else in the world would go to that place for its food. The lunch special. The proof is in the pudding, or in this case, the lunch menu.
That's the twin tea set.
The food at Très Bien is terrible and expensive.
You're wrong. It's cheap.
Huh?
I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a jot of work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons.
What a load of crock.
The taste's another story, but the price, it's nothing to me.
So, you're saying that you go there because you've got money to burn?
More exactly, I have so much cash, I go for a swim in my money vault every day.
Oh man, I could give him a Scrooge. I mean, I can't do a Scrooge McDuck, which is just a, you know. Unfortunately, that's a lie.
What?
You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. Freaking job listings, man. This is yours, right?
My magazine.
Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job?
I was... so what? So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. Well, I need spending money.
Oh.
Well, I don't go to that restaurant for food. I just go for the Javachino.
Yeah. I think you mean a cappuccino? Anyways, how much does a cappuccino cost there?
$8.
Those had better be some golden beans. Actually, weirdly enough, that's not even... Oh, whatever.
What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do you? Is that it?
No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there is really that great.
No, it's not. But anyway, yes, that place has free newspapers to read every day.
Newspapers?
Exactly. They don't want me hanging around at home, so I go there.
I'm sorry, sir. There are no free papers to read at Trivia. Oh. Okay, we need to get something back from Gumshoe first, then. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and get some more clues before I try again. Jesus Christ, just admit you like pretty girls, you weirdo. Yeah, we'll get there. Hey, Maya. I freaking love Maya. Like, look, she's so cute in that little outfit. Okay. I want to go to Attention Center. January 6th, Police Station. Criminal Affairs Department.
Hey, you're just in time.
What is it, Detective Gumshoe?
Oh, the lab got back to me about that newspaper you gave me.
You must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what did they say? Did the analysis turn up anything?
Oh, they said the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Elg. No doubt about it.
I expected as much.
The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment.
Sports paper refiled into the court record. Left by victim, doodles in victim's handwriting.
Wamsy Bomber. I get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh well, I guess it'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back in to me with whatever you find in the restaurant, okay, pal?
So when did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. None of those. Probably this, but... You make it this, now you think it's just Maggie, okay. Magatama. It feels wrong having the Magatama not be like one of the first two things. Nothing of that.
So according to the boys down at the lab, the doodles were probably made by the victim.
Probably.
Analyzing this kind of writing is difficult since it's done with a fiber-tipped pen. Oh, but don't worry, I'll vouch for it.
Why would Gumshoe have to vouch for it? It can't stand on its own.
Oh, you got one of those aroma bottles too, huh?
Only this one doesn't smell.
Huh? I don't get you.
This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It looks completely different. It doesn't even look the same, wouldn't you agree?
Oh, a cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Mind letting me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis.
Victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important. Small bottle given to Detective Gumshoe.
I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef.
You suspect John Armstrong?
Well, I've got that guy's number. I know what his secret is.
That must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before.
I guess I'd better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean.
Sweet. Armstrong's secret.
So what's Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at Trilogy, pal?
Okay, but Gumshoe, you never could. Okay. Yes.
So, how was it?
To put it nicely, it was inedible.
Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean, and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... Yeah, I guess it's probably the food. The real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt.
Really? How much does he owe?
This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. Jesus Christ. He's about $500,000 in the red.
$500,000? Are we talking dollars? That does make sense though for a restaurant. Like it's really easy to run up the bill for a restaurant. That's probably involves a lot of the startup money for it too. Talking dollars?
Yeah. Hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble.
Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise.
Yeah, this case is full of surprises. I'd be willing to bet that chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch.
John's loan contract added to the court record. His debt is $500,000. The owner of the loan is Tender Lender. So Tender Lender, of course, comes up in the first investigations game, which, I'll be honest, when I played that, I did not actually remember the fact that they were actually from this game. I very clearly repressed a lot of this. Alright. Pick up... Okay, no. Might be able to deal with this guy right now, though. I assume it's gonna... Oh, let's just go for it. Okay. So it's not already this. We'll go through this anyways. The lunch special sucks. You had the job listings because you are poor. I may not be poor, but there are no free papers to read. Source paper left by victim, doodles in the victim's handwriting. Take a look at this.
Oh, what is it?
It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Très Bien.
So, what of it?
This was the only paper there, and it's dated more than 1 month ago.
What?
Do you see what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind.
Ugh.
Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth?
I'm not hiding anything.
We have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen. The real reason why you go to so much to trade BN is... I mean, Maggie's really cute, though.
What are you asking me about that girl for?
She was the waitress at Trade BN.
Ah,
Therefore, the answer to the mystery, why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant, is the waitress.
ugh. But I don't recognize that face.
And you were probably telling the truth there, because you weren't looking at the girl's face, but at her outfit.
Gulp.
That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. That uniform is all you can think about, isn't it?
Uh, uh, I can't take it.
To you, that waitress was your...
Enough, please. No more. Stop saying that word. Stop saying waitress. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Man, how could you not even recognize Maggie's face? Like, I can get ogling. I mean, I wouldn't want to do it anyway. I can understand the fundamental appeal of that. That's what you would mainly be looking at. But I feel like you would still, like... If you're looking at a lady constantly, even if you're looking at just her body, you would think you would get her face just from osmosis, right? God, okay. Trabian regular. Sir?
Yes, it's true. I was there for the young girl. Fine. So I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil.
No. No. I didn't mean it like that.
I even get one of those lousy cups of Java Cheeto every time for $8. All because of the serving girl. Punish me. Lock me up.
Really? That's not what I'm here for.
You'll be the same. Another, 20 years, and you'll understand what it's like. You'll know how painful it is to be an old man like me.
No. Really. Listen to... 20 years? Excuse the fuck out of you.
Stop calling me that. I have a name, you know, boy. So show some respect. I'm Victor Kudo.
Oh. Victor Kudo. What's the pun there? Victor Kudo. Kudo? Big Victor. I don't think I know the pun off that right off the top. Not all the time. Sometimes they're easy, like Luke at me. Sorry, Mr. Kudo.
You young ones think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word.
By the way, how old are you? 68. Was in Trabian at the time of the incident. Has a thing for waitresses.
I won't tell you anything more.
This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident, which means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. I don't believe this. I broke his psych locks and everything. I guess I'll have to try to get him when he's in a better mood. Maya, I need you. Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he fed me as well. Got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Oh, ouch. Hey, Maya. Would you mind coming with me for a while? Huh? Me? Why? There's something I really want to ask that old man. Sure, okay. I'll just get changed. Oh man, this is scummy to do. No, hang on. Can you go like that? I guess? Sir?
Humph, you again? Hmm, well, I see.
Uh, Nick? His eyes are burning into me. It's okay. I think it's going pretty well.
Gah!
Huh?
You're still just a little child. Run along and play on the slide, all right?
Play on the slide? We were so close. Just a little more and he would have spilled. So, Darth, about that thing you were saying about the incoming Mia possession, so we get made Mia in 3, 2, 1.
Pigeon. Gah!
Can we crack this guy? Excuse me, please, sir.
Quiet. Can't you see I'm eating the pitch?
Good lord, it's a good thing that maid outfit was made with some stretching measure. Mia?
Well,
If you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you.
yes, yes. Of course, certainly. I'm Victor Kudo.
Oh, God. Oh, is his nose meant to look like an eggplant with how it's swollen, too? Does that have that connotation over there, too? Even from beyond the grave. Wow. Look, Phoenix. Mia has assets. Alright. Excuse me, sir. Can I just... No, it's the same? Okay. Oh, is he still not saying anything new here? I guess it's just the talking, then. Okay, that's fine. We'll just talk then. What you saw? About the incident.
You mean the man who died after drinking the Javachino?
It's like he's a different person.
It was quite a shock, even for me. He was a strange-looking boy. The girl took the Javachino over to him, you see.
And was the customer alone?
Definitely. He was the only person at the table. And he took one sip of his Javachino and
And
he said something like, "Rogue," and then collapsed, dead.
oh, how terrifying.
You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything. Whatever you want to know.
He certainly seems to be telling the truth now. It looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either. Très bien. Do you like the food at Très bien?
Well, of course. I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a casino in London.
Really? How interesting.
Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France.
What a lovely story. London's in England, not France.
Oh, yes, France is wonderful. Well, I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much. Well, I can't take it. I want France.
Ha ha ha. Can't believe Mia's laughing at that guy. Ah. Très bien regular. You visit Très bien a lot, don't you?
Of course. I mean, yes. I'd like to come and see you there.
Really? Oh, you flatter me so. Okay. Okay. Just... God damn. Like, Mia, I know you're playing him, but I feel like you don't need to, like, frame the girls. They put in the work anyways. Whatever. Okay. Back to a proper Christian text box. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure.
Be careful of that chef, my dear.
The chef? Me, Mr. Armstrong?
That's right. The man's an ex-con.
He's an ex-con? Armstrong's record.
Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do?
Oh no, those eyes. I can't take this.
He has really got this guy eating out of her hand.
He steals things from his customers.
From his customers?
Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a pilferer, so you be careful around him, my dear.
Are you sure about this?
Of course, he was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my cappuccino.
He really is a regular.
Let me write you a little haiku about it.
A haiku?
A Japanese poem. It'll explain all you need to know about that chef.
Victor's note added to the court record.
Convicted before, a wicked man or woman. Repeat offender, Victor Kudo. If he takes anything again, you let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement.
Poor guy. He couldn't do enough for me, Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help.
Thanks, Mia. We got some really important information thanks to you.
Honestly, can't believe Maya called me for something like this.
God damn it. This fucking case. Like, look. The pervy old man. The awful gay panic one. It's not as bad as the circus. The circus was wretched. And as bad as the gay panic is, the central love triangle of this underage circus princess getting hit on by two significantly older gentlemen. Like that's always going to be worse than anything this case could throw, but oh boy.
January 6th, Trabian. I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. And my cute waitress outfit.
Had enough of being a waitress?
Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant.
Oh la la, Mademoiselle Maya, none, how can you leave me like this?
I'm sorry.
That reminds me.
Mr. Armstrong had a psych lock or 3, didn't he? Going to have to break those. Mr. Armstrong, hope you don't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you.
Volunteers, of course.
Anything new here?
Okay, Meg's motive. This old man. He is a regular here. My specialty of cappuccino and cold water is one of his favorites.
Was he here at the time of the incident?
Oui, he was here, I am sure of it. When the incident happened, the old man was here.
Alright.
The dead man. He was the first in my restaurant.
No way. You mean the first customer you ever had?
None. It was the first time I had a dead man in my restaurant. Such a shame to lose a customer after only his first meal here.
I think I already talked about you to yourself. Just a little bit.
Pardon. Without my reading glasses, I cannot see this. I do not read English well.
He's not even looking at it. You better find a way to make him look then. Probably the same thing here, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, this was the same thing, yeah.
Scooter, you're not gonna have anything about. Wait, what? About this. Felicitations. Oh yeah, okay, well, we did this one before. The Je ne comprend. Oh la la, so you have eaten my lunch, oui? Tell me, monsieur, did you enjoy the lunch I prepared for you?
It was a unique and wild mixture of flavors. That was the first time I ever had lobster, you know.
Lobster? There was no lobster in my lunch.
Huh? But it said lobster right on the menu.
Mademoiselle Maya, please, you must read the menu more carefully. It says, a dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with the balsamic vinaigrette.
Oh, it's only inspired, is it?
Oui, inspired by these ingredients, but not perhaps made from them, n'est-ce pas?
Well, guess that's the way the cookie crumbles, Nick. The way the lunch tasted is probably 99% perspiration and 1% inspiration.
That's like... Is that a crawdad then?
Does this monster catch and cook Nancy's?
You son of a bitch.
No, I think we just got a Magatom on this man. Oh wow, he's immediately nervous. Ah, so we found the killer. Yes, he has to go to jail.
What is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling.
I have to know the truth. What happened that day?
Allure. I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me.
Huh? That was a new world record.
It was a lottery ticket.
A lottery ticket?
The man who died here had a lottery ticket for $500,000.
$500,000?
Oui, but after the incident, this ticket, it disappeared.
The ticket disappeared?
This was the motive that the prosecution gave for Maggie. They said that she poisoned the man to get the $500,000 lottery ticket.
Oh, as if Maggie could have ever noticed a lottery ticket worth $500,000. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner?
Ma adore.
You're trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me. And I want to know the reason why.
None, monsieur. You doubt me, but I have confessed to you everything I know.
Fucking hate this drawing of him. Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket. I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person. Mr. Armstrong, I believe there is a very high probability that it was you.
Oh.
Wow, that's one piercing scream, even for a man like him.
Ma pourquoi ma? Why? You have no evidence. I am not Mask the Mask. I'm not the kind of person who steals the property of others.
Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary. I present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past.
What is this? A poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems.
Please, read it, and put some feeling into it.
Convicted before, a wicked man or woman. Repeat offender.
I'm sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you?
Mon Dieu, le mensonge, you are the liar.
You deny it.
Do not make the false accusations, s'il vous plaît. So, do you have any proof? I want to see the incontestable proof that I have ever stolen from one of my customers.
Ooh.
Is it the sports paper? Oh, wait. Is it the Magatama? It seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong.
What is that?
This is my Magatama. And I found it in your kitchen.
None.
Wow, that scream just about broke some windows. God damn, stop it, game.
We. I have a weakness for the little trinkets and the figurines. My hand, it just slips out. I cannot stop it.
You still want handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right?
It is the truth. I am just a timid little girl inside, monsieur. A timid little girl.
God. Gross. Like, what's really frustrating, too, is, like, obviously, you can be trans and look any way you want to feel, you know? They're not really related. You don't need to have any bias for anything. But that's not what's going on here. It's just a really shitty gay panic joke. And it is, even being just 21 years ago, this was old hat by having to deal with it in this year of our Lord 2025.
Besides, this time, it was not the small trinket, it was $500,000. My, none. Why would I steal it? I have no need for such money.
Really now?
Oh, monsieur, what is it?
Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? That you are in desperate need of a large amount of cash? We don't need cheap viewers. Thank you very much. Well, the loan is tender lender. This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it?
Ah,
You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. The lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now?
ah.
Okay, I had a feeling we could do that. Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place?
The man, he was listening to the radio with his earpiece.
Maggie said something about that too.
The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded.
Yes, $500,000.
He shouted.
And the ticket?
He had all of his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I...
Put the poison in his coffee?
No. Oh, not, you naughty man. I simply helped myself to one of his tickets.
What?
The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, oh, Papa, he had so many of them.
Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right? How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you.
None. This is not true. I did not take it. The ticket for $500,000, I mean.
But you just told us you did. You said you took a ticket.
My non, Muffin. It was not.
That's enough. Huh? Ah! Oh no, it's Mr. Godot. Is that enough? Oh man, this is really gonna be cursed. Mr. Godot! What in the heck are you doing here? Look, this is without a doubt the worst coffee I have ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. He came in here for coffee? Does his craving for coffee know no bounds? Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question. I am La Airhead Nun, just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at.
But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion.
He had the wrong ticket? What? Monsieur Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor.
So, the ticket he took was worthless?
Not quite. He did win something. $1. You see, I am just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing.
So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal?
Indeed. What did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so we'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we?
Eh.
Voila, you too. Time to laugh at the pretty little airhead.
Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore. Victor's note thrown into the trash. Looks like we've got a new mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go? I've got a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway. We can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this. And certainly not again. Oh, is that it? Wow, that was short. Like, I'm pretty sure the Mask investigation was like, what, 3.5 hours or something? I did that only 2.5? Okay, not bad. Alright. Well, in that case, I only got like a half hour left or so. So I'll just wrap up a little early. Oh boy. So yeah, I mean, it's not weird. I would say most of the games in this entire franchise tend to have a weak case. It is unfortunate. Like, the gimmick behind the second case with, oh, Luke Atmey did a whole, he wanted to be convicted as a thief to be, like, have that. And cases 1, 4, and 5 are all really, really good in this game. But man, this Key's eventually going to get to investigations too. A lot of people, that is their favorite entry in the series. And I don't know, I can see, because it doesn't have a really bad case in it, I don't think. And this is kind of dragging this game down a little bit. But, you know, can always bat a million. Standalone cases do tend to be a little bit on the weaker side. Not always. The fifth game, Dual Destinies, they made it a DLC case, but I actually think that might be one of the best standalone cases there. The one that you have to... Well, I don't know if I'll ever do the Apollo Justice trilogy, but maybe I shouldn't say it in case I do. Anyways, I should stop dragging this out. I'm gonna wrap up. Thanks for hanging out with me. And there was a couple fun bits during this one. I thought it was really cute to see Maya in the outfit. I think Maggie and Maya look cute in it. He looks alright. Yeah, you rest well too. Good night, everyone.